Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Good Schmidt podcast. I'm your host, Nick Schmidt, and today I'm starting a podcast. This is the first time I've ever done something like this before. But honestly, I have done this before on my YouTube channel, and I decided I'm just gonna change the format up a little bit um for my sports discussion videos and just call it a podcast, and I'll upload it on my channel. So in this very first episode of my podcast, I am going to be discussing game one of the NLCS that I went to between the Brewers and Dodgers at Miller Park. I went there last season. And I'll be giving you an update on the 2019 playoffs and what's been going on with that. Before I start, I'm going to introduce myself formally, because I never have on my YouTube channel. My name is Nick Schmidt. I'm 19 years old. I live in Wisconsin, and I go to the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. I'm a sophomore, majoring in communication sciences disorders. And something else about me is I run on the cross-country team at Whitewater. So with that being said, let's get into my story about the postseason game I went to, where the Brewers took on the Dodgers, NLCS Game 1. And over here on the left is a photo I took of Miller Park. It says "Our Crew Our October" on that banner. It's really cool. And then right here is me in front of Miller Park. Took a selfie so I could remember that I was actually at this game. And then right here in this photo, this is a field view of batting practice. Pretty cool. Some of the players there. Someone getting ready to bat. So this is batting practice. Yeah, we got me and my friend Mitch got to the game early so we could watch batting practice. I think we got there like an hour early, and the game didn't start till 7:10. 7:10 Central Time. And then right here, I believe in this photo on the left, Yelich is at bat, and Kane's on base, as you can see, taking his lead. And then right here, I'm pretty sure Jeremy Jeffress is pitching for the Brewers, and all us fans are waving our rally towels because Jeffress is trying to get the Brewers out of a jam. And then the last photo here is myself on my friend's shoulders, my friend Mitch's shoulders. It's a pretty fun time. Really like this photo. And yeah, that's it for all the pictures I took at the game. Now I'm just gonna actually go through what actually happened in this game. The Brewers did win 6-5. They took game one. Here's the series summary if you want to look at that. The total attendance was 43,615, and I was a part of it. The game was 4 hours and 2 minutes. And then, as you can see, Brandon Woodruff got the win. He also hit a huge home run in this game off of Clayton Kershaw, the losing pitcher. And then Corey Knebel got the save. As you can see, the Brewers scoring runs in the third, fourth, and seventh innings. They had 11 hits to the Dodgers' 8. And then just the hitting statistics here. Kane scored a run on 3 hits. Yelich walked once. He struck out 3 times in this game. Braun got a hit in an RBI. Let's see. Jesus got a hit in an RBI in this game. Perez also with the RBI. See anything else notable? Moose with a hit. And then Brandon Woodruff hit a home run. Like, just wow, man. Just wow. And then Domingo Santana hit 2 RBIs and a stolen base. Yeah, that will about do it for my little recap of my little story about the postseason game I went to. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Now I'm gonna hop in. Now I'm gonna show y'all what's shaken out in the current postseason in Major League Baseball. In a wild card game, huge disappointment. The Brewers were dominating until the 8th inning. And the Nats ended up winning 4-3. Josh Hader blew the game for us, and there was also a flubbed play by Trent Grisham in right field. So that sucked. That really sucked. And the Nats moved on to the division series. So got that prediction wrong. Um, the AL wild card, really good game for the Rays. They won 5-1. Charlie Morton dominated in this game as I expected. And the A's started Sean Manaea, and the Rays jumped all over him right away, and that was the key to that one. As for the NLDS, very back and forth series here. Cardinals had a comeback win in Game 1. The Braves won Game 2 and Games 2 and 3. And then the Cardinals had a comeback win in the fourth game. I think they came back in game. I'm pretty sure they came back in Game 1, but they for sure came back in Game 4 to win. And then they scored 10 runs in the first inning of Game 5, and they destroyed the Braves to win that series. And then the big surprise of the postseason so far was the Nationals taking out the Dodgers in this series. It started out really strong for the Dodgers. Then they dropped Game 2, and then they blew out the Nats in Game 3. Then they lost Game 4, and then Game 5 was the game I really paid attention to in this series, because I saw it was tied 3-3 in the 8th inning. And then some crazy stuff went down. The bases were loaded. Howie Kendrick hit a grand slam, and the Nats advanced to the NLCS. Huge shocker to see a 107-win team in the Dodgers go down to the Washington Nationals, who are historically known for not being able to get out of the division series, but they did. So, congratulations to the Nats. Now we're going to move on to the ALDS, in which the Astros pretty much dominated, but the Rays did win Game 3 and 4. It was that one blowout win in Game 3. The Astros ultimately won this series, in large part to Garrett Cole, who got 2 wins in this series in Game 2 and Game 5. And then the Yankees swept the Twins. That was to be expected. And now moving on to the current series, the ALCS between the Yankees and Astros has yet to be played. It's going to be played tonight at 8:08 p.m. Verlander versus Paxton. I'm still going to say the Astros are going to win this series. I'm still picking the Astros to win this series. Actually, Game 2 is yet to get underway, but the Yankees won Game 1 7-0. Tanaka dominated, it looks like. I didn't watch the game, but he dominated Greinke, and the Yankees won 7-0. Game 2 yet to be played. I think for this one, I'm picking the Astros. They got their ace in Verlander out there. So, there's that. As for the NLCS, this series is quite interesting so far. The Nats have taken the first 2 games against the Cardinals. Game 1, they won 3-1. Not 3-1. 2-0. They won Game 1. Anibal Sanchez had a no-hitter going, and it was eventually broken up, but that was it. The Cardinals only got that 1 hit, and Doolittle was able to shut the door for the Nats. And then in Game 2, Scherzer got the win, and Daniel Hudson got the save. They won 3-1. And then Game 3, it's the Cardinals and Nats. I'm going to pick the Cardinals in this one by a slim margin. They've got Flaherty pitching. St. Louis is really due for a win in this series. And I like the Cardinals in this one, even though Strasburg is on the mound for the Nats. And that is going to do it for this podcast. I hope you all enjoyed it. And have a great rest of your day. This is the Good Schmidt podcast, and I am signing out. This has been the Good Schmidt podcast, and I am signing out. There we go.